Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout using the December Hip Kit. This is the sixth layout using this kit and it took me about an hour and 15 minutes to complete. I'm just going to show you some of the products that I may be using, and I'm going to do some stitching again, and I'm going to use some of the rub-ons and some of the puffy stickers. I'm going to use some of those Dear Lizzie thickers or word thickers. And I just, you know, me, anything that's, goldish, I just have a harder time using it. But I'm going to get to use it on this layout. And I did use the other two fonts that came in the kit. I used them a bunch. So I don't know if this is sort of me yearning for summer, but I've been doing a lot of layouts of camping from our last camping trip last summer when we went near Boston. And last time I kind of did a layout of the campfire, and I talked about how we love, sitting by the campfire and, you know, roasting hot dogs and making some s'mores. So this time around, I'm going to do the layout on making s'mores, and then I'm sure, another layout about, because I took pictures of roasting hot dogs too. So, so this one here is going to be about the s'mores. I took one of the cut aparts from one of the sheets that you could cut apart from the September Sky, I think, Heidi Swap. And it says happiness, and that's exactly what it is when we're camping. Is totally happy. And then I'm going to take some of that Amy Tangerine stitch line, the one where it's all sort of wonky, um, wonky, strips of pattern papers, and I'm just cutting them out. And I'm going to put a blue and gray strip at the top and a blue and gray strip at the bottom. And then I'm going to outline them, and I'm also going to stitch them using my template instead of my sewing machine. The last time I used a sewing machine, but I want to make sure that I use my template also. So that's going to take me a few minutes. And, I just want to apologize. This was supposed to go up yesterday. And, I just want to issue a little warning out there. I have been working out now. What is today? The 16th. I got my Fitbit back in August, and I've been off and on meeting my goals of 7,000 steps a day. Not consistent enough, but since January 1st, I've been doing it every day like clockwork. And how do I hurt my back? Cleaning. And so yesterday my back was so sore. I heard it a couple of days ago, and it was starting to get a little better, but I had to go for a haircut yesterday, and then I had to wait for my son and then for him to get his haircut. So I did a lot of sitting, and when your back is sore, that's the worst thing you can do, is just sit around. So by last night, it was just paining. I still went on the treadmill for about an hour, and that actually kind of worked out the kinks a little bit. Like, I don't, go full out. I just walk. I don't run. And so that kind of, warmed it up and kind of did it a bit of good. But again, I just couldn't sit and do a voiceover. So that's why it's just being put up today. But I just couldn't believe that I hurt my back cleaning. And here, I've been exercising, and that's, honky dory. I'm having, I wouldn't say a blast. I'm enjoying it more than I've ever enjoyed, I guess, working out, if you want to call it that, but exercising, we'll call it. And I think the Fitbit is just keeping me on track. When it just buzzes and just lets you know that, you've accomplished your goal, that's awesome. and I was having a hard time meeting my goals just walking around the house. My husband said, you're going to wear, um, uh, a path in the house, because I used to walk back and forth, back and forth. So the treadmill is a much better option. I can just go in there and, catch up on YouTube videos, but yeah, it's just keeping me on track with the Fitbit. So, I just thought it was kind of funny, not funny, haha, but just, well, I guess kind of funny, haha, that I hurt my back, cleaning the house, not working out. So anyway, back to the layout. I took that cut apart, that I, you know, cut apart from one of the sheets, and it says happiness, and then I cut it in half, and I'm going to use that as a layer. I took a small piece of that Amy Tangerine yellow pattern paper, and the back side is, I think that's my favorite paper in the whole kit. Oh, it's hard to say. I say that about every pattern, but I really love that one because of the strips on the back. And then the other Amy Tangerine is what I actually mounted my photo on, with the map background and the aqua background, and then the back of it is white with little V's. And then I'm going to outline everything using my Chamel gray marker. And as you can tell, that cardstock, I had started to use it on another layout, and I didn't like how it turned out, so I just kind of put it away, and then now I'm using it on this layout just because I go through so many white papers. Cardstock, there was no way that I wanted to throw that out. So now I'm going to outline even the strips of pattern papers, and I'm going to use those thickers or foam thickers that came from Dear Lizzie, and it's just the arrow and the word love, and I'm going to use those little hearts. And then I also end up using the thickers that came in the kit, and I think they're called Woodland, and I'm going to spell s'mores, so love s'mores. And the pictures are, what I did was I took the marshmallows and the Hershey bars and the graham wafers, and I kind of piled them on my lap just before we opened it, and then I snapped a picture, and then I took a picture of my son holding his s'more before he took a bite. And to me, s'mores, I love them. I can only usually have one, and then I'm like, okay, I've had enough. But they sort of represent, I don't know, fun and camping and campfire and summer and birds chirping. And you can tell that I'm so over winter. I so want summer to get here, and hopefully we get to go camping this summer. If we do, it won't be anywhere far, but I'm sure we're going to try to go at least one weekend because we just love it so much. And last summer we wanted to bring Mason camping, and it didn't work out because when we ended up having him, it rained the whole time. And I'd like to go with him when it's nice and sunny, so he actually gets to experience the fun part of camping. So I took one of my templates that came in the kit, and I took the X one and I punched it out at the top and the bottom, and now I'm going to use the teal floss, and I'm going to stitch it out. And I'm not going to show you the whole stitching because that'd be too long, but I'm just going to show you a few seconds, and I'm going to cut it off and come back once it's all done. And then there was little pieces of pattern papers. That was the backside of that yellow, and I just loved it. It's gray and a darker gray, and I'm just going to put it on a few spots on the layout. And then there was a couple of die cuts from the Amy Tangerine, and it just says happiness is contagious. And then the little card that said like and dislike, and I just put like equals good because s'mores are so good. And then dislike, I put that we don't camp enough. I just wish that we could do it, more often. It's just so fun and relaxing, and it's not, that expensive if, you just have to get hot dogs and the campgrounds are getting a little bit more, depending where you camp, they're a little bit more expensive, but if you just stick around home and stuff and don't go too far, it's not too bad. So now I'm just going through my rub-ons and cutting out all the ones that are gray, aqua, and teal, and that's kind of the colors that I'm trying to keep this layout is gray, aqua, and teals. And then I did add, just that little splash of brown for the lettering, and that I was fine with that because it's kind of camping and there's brown in the pictures, so that it kind of tied that in. And those paint swatches, there was a gray one and a yellow one, and then there was a little circle that's yellow. And then I'm just gonna put one rub-on top of another, and I just like doing that. It creates texture or layers, and there's no bulk. I love that. And I think it's whenever I use the rub-ons on textured cardstock, they don't come off as well, but that's okay. And it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not like it's a lot. It's just there is some spots throughout, and I'm pretty sure it's because it's textured cardstock. Someone said do it on a hard surface. That is a hard surface. I mean, that's my desk, and that's a cutting mat. Like, it's not spongy, it's hard. So some of them come off really good, and it's just one or two of them that, it's just, and to me it just looks like it's distressed anyway, so I'm fine with that. And then at the bottom, I used one of the paint swatches, and then there's one that was sort of a, I don't know, a leaf of some kind, not a leaf, a twig of some kind. And now I'm going to also use some wood veneer, or just one piece of wood veneer, I guess, some puffy stickers, and a couple of paper clips that came in the kit. And it was just a couple of white paper clip stars, and then there was some gray puffy stickers, and it was perfect because there was some gray on this layout, so I'm going to use those on this layout. And I kept the yellow elements because I knew I wanted to do another page with yellow. So I'm so excited. My January kit came in yesterday, but I still have a couple layouts that I want to get done with the December kit, and then by the weekend I'll be starting to play with my new kit. I just want to kill off the December kit, I guess, as much as I possibly can. The least that I can put back in my stash, the better. I don't mind putting alphas and that kind of stuff into my stash, but the little bits and pieces of die cuts, if I can use them up, I'd rather do that, and then it's just done. And, this kit coordinated so well together, and I'm just trying to use it up as much as I can. So I used some of the rub-ons. There's that gray swatch, and then I layered it with the yellow star, and what else was there? A blue little dot, and it's just nice to layer these up. It creates so much texture, but so little bulk. And then this is where I put don't camp enough equals dislike, and I'm going to add some of those puffy stickers in the gray. They're gray and white, I guess, and this was just a great opportunity to use the gray ones because I kept this layout into, like I said, 3 colors: gray, aqua, and yellow. And then I'm going to end up using the stars and the paperclip stars that came in the kit, and those were fun to use up. I think I have one paperclip left. I have a few puffy stickers. I have one die cut left from Amy Tangerine. I have quite a bit of the die cuts left from Heidi Swap. I've used up, I think, all the tags from Jelly Bean Soup. And so this kit is pretty much all used up. So just be watching over the next few days. I'll be, uploading videos of, the December kit. I'll be uploading 2 videos in a row because I kind of missed yesterday. So I was supposed to have one yesterday and then tomorrow. So I'll just do one today and tomorrow. And now I'm covering my pictures, and I went and got some Mr. Huey's, which I haven't used in a bit. So I went and got the seafoam one and the pinstripe one, which is like an aqua and a gray. And I just added it in a few spots on the layout. And now I'm getting a yellow one, and it really is from Color Bloom, and it's really a nice yellow. It almost looks gold. Really pretty. And that's going to wrap up this layout. And I'm going to show you some close-ups. And that's it. That completes layout number 6, I believe, I think is what I said. Let me check that out. Yes, layout number 6 using the December Hip Kit. So don't forget to check them out. www.hipkitclub.net, and they just released their February kits, and they are awesome. So thanks for watching. Bye.